Welcome back, everyone. We are on our 31st day of the series, and we're doing some more algebra problems today. I'm going to teach you all the tips and tricks to score a 750 or higher on your next SAT, and yeah, we're going to get straight into it. We're going to start with a very simple problem. It's a little warm-up, and we have line K is defined by y is equal to 17 over 7x plus 4. Line J is parallel to the line K in the xy plane. What is the slope of line J? Okay, so since we know line K and line J are parallel, we can conclude that they will have the same slope. So I'm going to write this out. Parallel lines mean same slope. It's just an arrow. So you need to know that. And since slope of this line is 17 over 7, our parallel line of line J will also have a slope of 17 over 7. And that is literally it. Medium problem should be an easy one. And yeah. Okay. And if you haven't noticed, we're only doing medium and hard problems throughout this whole series. Looking at this next problem, we have two equations, a system of equations. How many solutions does the given system of equations have? Okay, so we have negative 12x plus 14y is equal to 36. I'm going to set it equal into the y equals mx plus b formula. So we have 14y is equal to 12x plus 36. So y is equal to 12 over 14, which is 6 over 7x plus 36 over 14. I'm not going to worry about simplifying that for now. And then we have 7y is equal to 6x minus 18. Y is equal to 6 over 7x minus 18 over 7. So as we see here, we have the same slope for both of these equations and different y-intercepts. So that means the graphs are going to look somewhat like this, like a line like this and a line like that, going on forever, infinitely, and never touching. If you don't believe me, you can graph both of these equations out on Desmos or some sort of graphing device and zoom all the way out, and you'll see they never cross when they have the same slope. So how many solutions does a given system of equation have? This means when do or how many times do these lines intersect, and they intersect 0 times. Okay, next question. In August, a car dealer completed 15 more than 3 times the number of sales the car dealer completed in September. 15 more, 3 times. In August and September, the car dealer completed 363 sales. So we know in August plus September, 363 sales. How many sales did the car dealer complete in September? So another system of equations question. We're going to set up our second equation. In August, it's equal to 15 more plus 3 times the number of sales in September. So we want to get rid of A, so we could put this equation over here into our A, and we'll get 15 plus 3s plus s is equal to 363, and we get 4s is equal to 348, and that s is equal to, we're going to do 348 divided by 4, we get 87. So that's how many deals they completed in September. In the xy plane, the graph of the linear function f contains the points 0, 3, and 7, 31. Which equation defines f, where y is equal to f of x? Okay, so we're just going to solve for our slope. We're going to say this is y2, x2, y1, x1. Okay, so we have 31 minus 3, 7 minus 0, 28 over 7, 4. 4 is our slope, so we have y is equal to 4x plus b. Now, we got to think smarter, not harder. What do we have right here? We have when x is equal to 0, so that's our y-intercept. So we can literally just plug in that 3 for a y-intercept. And now, looking at our equations, which one is it? It's C. So save yourself some time, look at your points, make sure you're not wasting time by plugging in again. And yeah, okay, we're gonna do two more questions. At how many points do the graphs of the equations y equals x plus 20 and y equals 8x intersect in the xy plane? So off the bat, since they have different slopes, we know they're going to intersect. And I can confidently say they're going to intersect one time since they're both lines, but however, we're going to prove it by setting them equal to each other. So x plus 20 is equal to 8x since they both equal to y. You can set them equal to each other. So we have 7x is equal to 20 and x is equal to 20 over 7. And you see how this is one value? We have 1 point where they intersect. How many points? 1. And that's your answer for that question. Okay, last question of the day. A long word problem. You can't even see the last. We have A, B, C. Okay, you can, sorry. I'm going to erase this and start. Marisa needs to hire at least 10 staff members for an upcoming project. The staff members will be made up of junior directors who will be paid $6.40 per hour, or per week, sorry, and senior directors who will be paid $880 per week. Her budget for paying the staff members is no more than $950. No more. She must hire at least 3 junior directors and at least 1 senior director. So at least 3 junior directors and 1 senior director. Which of the following system of inequalities represents the conditions described if x is the number of junior directors and y is the number of senior directors? Okay. Analyzing this, we're going to look at the bottom two for each of them. So they're all set up the same way, where we have x and y at the bottom. So we know that we need at least 3 juniors and at least 1 senior. So at least is denoted by greater than or equal to. So we have at least that amount. So greater than or equal to 3 and greater than or equal to 1. That is correct. That is correct. That is incorrect. That is incorrect. Since those are less than or equal to on that C and D answer. Okay, now we're going to look at our x plus y. So we know that that represents that we need at least, or where does it say? Marisa needs to hire at least 10 staff members. You see, I didn't even catch on to that one at the beginning. So at least, so that's greater than or equal to again. That's less than or equal to, which is wrong. Greater than or equal to, that's our answer B. And just to make sure, we're going to do this last part. It says staff members will be made up of juniors directors who will make $640 a week, plus senior directors who will make $880 a week. This will be Y, sorry. Her budget for paying is no more, so less than or equal to 9,700. And if we look, that matches up still with this equation over here, and we're locked in that it's B. So this is where we're going to stop for today. Please subscribe if it did help. And yeah, I'll see you guys on day 32 for some more advanced math problems. And that's a very important video because remember, algebra and advanced math consist of like more than half of the exam, even though they're only 2 out of the 4 topics. So very important you tune in for tomorrow's video.